his last speech kind of looks like he's ready to dump the girlfriend. I mean, good luck.
Wallahi, I believe they're trying to. I do believe that they're trying to. And that's why in our own rhetoric, we have to connect them. And I think that we should even stop saying Israel is committing a genocide and just directly say America is doing it.
Enabling it.
Because obviously, how do you get to pretend that it's not you when it's your weapons, it's your money, it's your backing, you're covering for them, you're defending them, and they could never do it without you. So how is it not just you doing it? You're the one doing it. And obviously, you have the ability to stop it. So obviously, it's you. So in our rhetoric, we have to connect them like it is just one entity. To pressure them and push them even harder to cut their own ties. Because I believe that they desperately want to. Not only Netanyahu. They clearly want to get rid of Netanyahu. I wouldn't be surprised if within months, I know that doesn't sound like soon enough for most people, and it's not, but realistically, probably within a few months, maybe by the end of summer, there will be elections in Israel. And it will probably be Benny Gantz. I would predict that it will be Benny Gantz. And not the opposition. Like, what's his name? Lapid. Okay. I would guess that it'll be Benny Gantz. And I think that we might see, that China, again, has reiterated the call for an international peace conference. And Saudi Arabia and the Arab League have backed that. Officially, formally, publicly backed an international peace conference. And the King of Bahrain met with Putin and said that Bahrain is ready, and Putin said he's ready to mediate between Gaza and Israel. And I think that you look at all of the factors that are present. The ICC arrest warrants against Netanyahu and Gallant, and against the Hamas leaders, and the ICJ case, the ICJ emergency provisions demanding Israel halt its operations in Rafah, which they've only continued and intensified, all of which is illegal, clearly, all of which is illegal. There are all of these factors, and then there's also the increasing number of countries recognizing the Palestinian statehood, recognizing a Palestinian state, and the movement that's being coordinated by Saudi Arabia in Europe to win over support for a Palestinian state. There's all of these factors that, all of them combined, it's like what I said all the way back when bin Salman did his interview on Fox News, and I said at that time, and it's on record, because I did a reaction to that video, to that interview, where I said that he was basically saying, when they asked him about normalization, he was basically saying, if you read between the lines, this is not going to happen under Biden. He's not going to give this gift to Joe Biden.
The impression is he wants.
Because he said it in the interview, if Biden can deliver what we need, we'll do it. What we need is a Palestinian state on the June 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as capital. So if Biden can deliver that, knowing perfectly well Biden cannot deliver that, which is him saying this normalization is not going to happen. If anyone can read between the lines and actually listen to what he's saying, that's what he said all the way back in that Fox News interview before October 7th.
Which is about
well before October 7th, and I said it at the time. He's saying this isn't going to happen. You can talk to yourselves all you want about we're just almost there. We're almost there. Saudi Arabia is almost there. We've almost clinched the deal. But he was saying all the way back then, it's not going to happen until this happens, and that's not going to happen under Biden. and it's not going to happen under Netanyahu. So I think that the idea is we need somebody else in the White House and we need someone else in Tel Aviv to make this happen. Which means we need someone else in the White House who can help to make this happen, or we need someone else in the White House who's willing to let other people do it.
Right. I mean, which
is China, Saudi Arabia, and Russia.
Which begs the question now. I mean, since you've pointed out that the American propagandists are just missing the point and how unskilled they've become. I mean, does this need to be spelled out for them? Do you think? Or
Which thing?
This strategy. I mean, about understanding that just getting clued in that this is not going to happen under Biden or.
I mean, I don't care what the Americans. I don't need anything to be spelled out for the Americans. Let them be in the blind, but Muslims should understand it.